Let's start with the next round of startups. We have the best startups we could find in the field of applied fintech. We decided to give them 2.5 minutes. They're going to pitch you their idea. We'll see what they've got. 2.5 minutes, please. Welcome CRiskCo.
Thank you. CRiskCo is the name. Thanks. Hi, my name is Erez, and I'm from CRiskCo. A company started a great risk community out of San Francisco and Tel Aviv. And we are a group that came to answer one simple question. What is the likelihood of a business to default or to be successful? We're doing it by using machine learning to overcome two main challenges. The first one is to gather information we can standardize and actually compare different companies. The second is to analyze and predict the behavior of a company based on pattern of behavior, financial behavior. So because you're in Germany, so maybe you know Schufa, the credit score for individuals or consumer. We're doing very similar for businesses. We are able to evaluate the credibility and offer our services for vendors, business to provide credit as a product, or for our partners, financial institutes, we provide a partnership to bring along and onboard new companies and to provide them the right credit they need. Because I have a lot of time, I want to share with you some of the insights we have. When we started this journey, we thought that as you get more information, it will be better. But actually, the machine learning algorithm we use taught us differently. In the start, we collected 8 years and 10 years of data. We got as much data as possible. But we understand that most of the data is just noise. Only the last 3 years are providing you with the insights if a company will default or not. Because the time it takes for a company, from the time of deterioration until the time they actually default, will be no more than 3 years. So by the machine learning algorithm, because it's iterates and every time it's learning what is the best score, told us that if we take out everything above 3 years, we can actually get better result and better risk assessment. So we've done that. Another interesting insight is the fact that using our system, businesses can trust other businesses. If I work with a customer, I have a business customer, I really don't know how much credit I can give him. And today I can know if I can trust him and how much I can trust him. Thank you very much. You're welcome to come and see more questions and have more questions with us in our booth in the financial applied fintech area.
Thank you very much, CRiskCo. Take that. Thank you for your pitch. Up next, please welcome Fino or Fino?
Fino.
Fino Digital. Clap.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Florian from Fino. I founded Fino last year in April with a goal to make account switching in Germany really easy. For your background, 70% of the Germans never ever have switched their bank account because it's too much effort and they don't want to invest the time in switching. And that's exactly what we want to change or have changed. So what are the 3 reasons why people not switch? The first reason is they don't know who they have to inform about the new bank account. So it's quite an easy question, but it's too much effort to figure that out. And secondly, they don't know how to inform the company. So where do I have to write a letter? Which information are necessary? And third, and that's the most important thing, they don't want to put a stamp onto it and to send the letter itself. And that's exactly what we do. So we have an algorithm who finds all your partners you have to inform automatically. We know all the letters and have a machine learning algorithm to find the companies you have, the addresses and all that stuff automatically in the background, and we put the stamp onto it for you. So it's a process which now takes you 6 minutes. You can do it online, mobile, at home. 60% of our customers are doing it in the evening when they are sitting on their couch next to the television. That's the solution we built last year, and we are a B2B company. So at the moment, around 100 banks using our service already, and we try to get the rest too. And that's quite a good job so far. But they ask us, okay, account switching is done already fine, but help us please open an account. So we want more services from you, so we help them now with new services like account opening and within a few minutes. And what's one of our next products we will provide by end of the year is we show the customers and the banks all the details about their partners. So the contracts the customer has. And now we add a possibility to manage all these contracts we found during the account switching. So that's the next big thing we will provide you by end of the year.
Fino Digital, thank you very much for your pitch here on the innovation stage. We have to keep moving right along, or we are going to end at 10 p.m. instead of 6 p.m. Please welcome to the innovation stage, Ginmon. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Philip from Ginmon. Introduction for you all. Who has a private investment? Hands up. Private investments, anyone? Okay, who likes pizza? Who has ever ordered a pizza? Who does sports? Gym, CrossFit, running? Okay. These two have something in common with private investments. Keep it in mind. I will tell you later about that more. Currently, there are 2 trillion euro in Germany of saved money which is not invested. 2 trillion, this is a 2 with 12 zeros. You could buy with this money 100 million of Volkswagen Golf, parked one behind the other. It results in a length more than 11 times around the earth. This money is hidden under pillows, in a safe or buried in backyards. We built something better, a truly digital investment solution. A digital portfolio manager. We automatically invest your money in the most efficient way, reducing costs and improving returns. Our algorithm invests your money savings counter-cyclical, free of any emotions that hurt your performance. We only invest in maximum diversified ETFs and index funds worldwide. So you don't buy any portfolio, you buy the world market. Due to the high degree of automation, we offer this service for about a quarter of the costs of traditional banking products. I'm shaking, I know. So we are no banksters, there are no hidden fees, no worries. It's an all-inclusive solution, just like you would order a pizza, and the only thing you have to do is lean back and wait for your tasty return. Other example, it's like you gain muscles without doing anything. We are Ginmon, your intelligent, automated portfolio manager. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Ginmon.
Thank you.
Okay. Our next startup in the field of applied fintech might look familiar if you were at the Code N Awards ceremony yesterday, because they won an award. Please welcome Kantox. I can't clap or it's going to make a loud noise.
Hi, everybody. I'm Michael from Kantox. Kantox provides solutions to mid-sized companies in the area of currency management and, more importantly, in the area of currency risk management. When Kantox was founded in 2011, the founding idea was quite simple but really powerful. We wanted to provide companies a more easy, more efficient, and most importantly, a more transparent way to exchange currencies. Sounds simple, right? It was a powerful and successful idea. Since then, more than 2,000 clients have transacted on our online platform, more than $3.5 billion in currency exchanges. While beating banks on their currency rate games that they typically play, specifically with companies of that size, was a good step in the right direction for us, as these numbers prove. We soon realized that there is a much bigger opportunity for us. These companies struggle a lot with truly managing their risk that comes with currencies, with foreign currencies. So we started the second phase of our development. We built a solution for them that truly automates the whole circle of currency risk management. So we plug into their back-end system through an easy API. We take the transactional data, calculate the risk in real time, automate the hedgings and the payments and report back the results. We have in the meanwhile about 5 to 10 customers live. These were our trial customers. 5 are in the process of going live. That's why I'm saying about. And we have started rolling this out to the global markets just 3 months ago. And so far with an enormous traction. So we see a lot of interest specifically in the travel industry, in companies that mainly do e-commerce, and in companies that are in the edtech space. All of them with very similar patterns of dynamic pricing and dynamic packaging. As a summary of the values that these solutions provide, they reduce risk for the companies and hence protecting their margins, which are typically thin, and they need to be protected. We give them an opportunity to save cost on the FX transactions, and thirdly, we improve the transparency they have on these transactions. With this, we're also now a very good open partner for companies like maybe Fidor in the future, and we hope to talk to a lot of potential partners in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kantox, and congratulations on winning the Code N Award in Applied FinTech. Our next startup is Valsight. Welcome to the innovation stage.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kai with Valsight. Valsight is a software as a service platform for intuitive financial modeling and simulation-based planning. So essentially, we've built a web-based solution that business users can use to build value driver trees, connect them to multi-dimensional data sources, and perform simulations in order to create financial scenarios. Sounds difficult. Let me explain to you how that works in practice. A division of Siemens has implemented our solution because they wanted to put a bigger focus on value driver trees, and they wanted to focus on a few number of levers that had the biggest impact on their financial performance. So they used Valsight, they built a value driver tree, and they simulated a 5-year business plan focusing on things like market growth, inflation rates, things like that, right? And with using Valsight, they managed to increase the transparency of the financial plan because the logic was more clear to the users, and the drivers, the assumptions of the financial plan were more clear as well. And that way they increased the acceptance of the plan, and more people believed in the plan assumptions. Improving financial planning and analysis is a great thing, but that's only one part of our vision. We're also revolutionizing the way that business users go about to create financial models. As you probably know, there's never been a software application for financial modeling that was aimed specifically at the business user. And that's why financial bankers, strategy consultants, and business analysts always had to rely on individually built solutions or spreadsheet applications to build their models. I absolutely agree on the fact that it's easy to create or to calculate an ROI, a discounted cash flow, or let's say an economic value added by just adding a couple of line items in a table. But if you want to add another dimension to it, if you want to integrate different data or change a formula, that takes time, it gets frustrating, and how are you going to know that you didn't miss that last tiny formula in one of the different cells or one of the many cells? With Valsight makes it easy to create these models because it focuses on the business logic and takes out the hassles associated with programming and data integration. So whether you need to analyze the productivity of a certain product or want to calculate a business case or evaluate an M&A transaction, Valsight is the go-to tool to build the financial models and perform simulations on that. So please visit us at our booth at the Applied FinTech area and find out more. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Valsight. We've got one more pitch for you here on the innovation stage. Please welcome Everledger.
Hi, I'm Jess, and this is Leonie, and we're from Everledger. At Everledger, we use blockchain technology to solve big problems, and the problem we focus on is provenance. Think of what this word means. It's the entire life story of an item. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Who owns it? Who bought it? Who sold it? And where is it now? In the world of luxury goods, provenance matters. It relates to diamonds, to watches, to jewelry, and to art.
However, the industry faces a problem. Provenance is locked in paper. Just think about it. You go into a jewelry store, you buy a diamond ring, you get a receipt, you get a certificate, you put it in a drawer, and if you're anything like us, time gets a hold and you lose it. And when provenance is lost, a new word emerges. Risk. Risk is the foundation of our three biggest black markets: theft, cyber, and fraud. These problems are real, they're quantifiable, and they cost insurance companies $50 billion annually. So we created Everledger, a digital global ledger that tracks and protects items of value. And we're on the blockchain for 4 reasons. First, it's immutable, records are permanent and cannot be changed. It's secure, it's fast, and fourth, it's scalable.
We started in the diamond industry, which is a $73 billion industry annually. It's an industry which is fraught with issues, from conflict stones or blood diamonds, to fraud, theft, double financing, and synthetics, which are peppering the pipeline. At Everledger, we solve all these problems. We work with mining companies, brokers, governments, insurance companies, banks, and certification houses. What we did is we took standard diamond certification, and then we added 40 metadata points and linked these to the laser inscription on the girdle of the stone. We take all this data and we write it into our blockchain. We can now track where diamonds are sold and resold in online marketplaces such as Amazon and eBay. We work with banks and insurance companies in financing the diamond pipeline. We work with insurance companies and fraudulent claims. And we also work with Interpol and Europol on diamonds entering into black markets. We're a London-based company, and we were born in the Barclays Textiles Accelerator. We work with BBVA, Allianz, Aviva, and we work with Barclays in the heart of Africa, where 75% of the world's diamonds are still mined today.
So now at this point, we have 1 million diamonds certified on the blockchain. But our vision is much, much bigger. We'll be moving into wine and art this year. And at Everledger, we're building the digital vault of the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Everledger, and thank you to all of our startups for pitching us here on the innovation stage.